This is original storyboard artwork that was done for Bambi for Disney's 1942 original production. And it was done by an artist named Bernard Garbutt. Now, Bernard Garbutt was hired by Walt to work on Snow White originally. But because he was an expert in animal anatomy and at drawing animals, it was kind of a no-brainer to put him on Bambi because Walt wanted the animals to be very realistic, a little bit different than any of his previous productions. Walt once said that he wanted them closer to real, but with a humanized touch. Bernard Garbutt, who is nicknamed Garby, was asked by Walt to teach his artists about real animal anatomy. That's him kneeling in this picture, showing a baby alligator to some of the Disney artists. So he would give lectures, and he would teach realistic animal drawing, and he would arrange for field trips as well. But one of the problems was in Bambi, Garby was teaching very realistic animal drawing, but there had to be a fine line between realistic and having animals that would have expressions and emotions. Garby did end up animating on Bambi, and you could see his name in the credits, but he did a lot of the scenes where the animals had to be more realistic, such as the big stag fight scene in the movie. You could tell that this is an earlier scene because the rabbit doesn't yet have the look of Thumper and the other rabbits as they would appear in the final film. But in this sequence, it was going to have Bambi and a group of rabbits observing ants on an anthill, and then Bambi would step on it. Then you would see the internal damage that was done. But it was decided that that was really just unnecessary for the story, so the whole scene was scrapped. A good amount of work was done on this scene before it was finally decided not to be used. But again, it just shows you how much work went into one of Walt Disney's animated films. A little bit of insight from a single drawing.